Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Um, the karate, BJJ, American Kempo, American Jiu-Jitsu, Roman Reigns, the head of the table, the tribal chief, wherever you want to call me, that's where I be. Uh, I'm on my mindset mode. I'm not worried about the physical attributes of tournament. I feel confident I can take a punch. Not that I'm a person that takes punch regularly, but I've had a few. Not by professional, but just from my peers. Um, what I'm excited for is that I'm physically still able to compete in a tournament versus, oh no, that's not what I do. It's hey, everybody's not doing this. You're doing something that a lot of people are afraid to do, including people that train in martial arts. They don't do tournaments well, I'm sorry, I take that back. A lot of people do tournaments, but some don't. I didn't for many years because I'm like, oh, I'm not built for a tournament. I'm past my prime. You see the young cats, the Gordon Ryans and the karate combat professional. But if I sit here and be afraid of this, I'll be sitting here afraid of never to try things, never to push myself. Telling my children they can achieve anything if they put their mind to, but deep down, I doubt myself. I want to be an example that even if you lose, you're still winning. Not that I'm preparing to lose. I feel more confident in this than I do my jiu-jitsu, because there's not a lot of jiu-jitsu people that's doing this actively in their 40s. Once again, there's quite a few, but it's not like it's like a whole lot. It's like they've been doing it for some years. But there's some. I belong to BJJ After 40s Facebook group, and I see them. People be doing it, gi and no gi, and they be winning. So I have to have that same mindset that I can win this. I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. Even though that's a wrestler persona, that's Roman Reigns from WWE, but his swagger, the way he owns environment, that's how I want to be. Like, I remember when Conor McGregor used to come, oh man, it's a possibility you're going to get knocked out. When Iceman, Chuck Liddell used to come, you like, that dude's just coming to knock people out. When Mike Tyson, in his prime, 89, 88, 90, when he used to come, it just sends fear. I mean, he literally scared people. And you got to have that mindset, because if you don't believe you don't have it here, you're not going to have it here. So I'm gearing up. I'm preparing my mind. I'm putting a little bit of a mean streak, not intentional, not to hurt anybody, but just for me, just to feel like I can dominate. For me, that's what I have to do. For the most part, like I said, I try not to hurt anybody, or I try to, I don't want to hurt nobody, or I don't want anybody to hurt me, but I'm more afraid of of hurting people. Not that I'm so good and legendary. It's just that people got families, man. People got we're not trying to kill nobody in this, but you have to have a certain mindset when you do tournaments. You got to. You have to understand that's the risk. When you go to tournaments, you can get knocked out, you can get choked out, you can get your arm broke, you can get all those things, but you cannot live in fear. You gotta go and believe that you have that state of mind. Karate, we call it ki or chi. And jiu-jitsu is just that you just know your stuff. Every style got some type of turn on mode. For me, it's a samurai mode that I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to surrender. I'm not, even if I'm going to give it all I can. And I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for my mom who never gave up being a black woman in the South in the 1940s, 1950s, 1960. My dad, born in 1910, was 23 when the Great Depression happened. They didn't give up. They did not surrender. They did not quit on life when it was absolutely the worst thing to be a black person in America at that time. It was just absolutely a possible death sentence. But they didn't give up. They didn't quit. They didn't stop living. They kept on fighting. So my ancestors, my mom and dad is going through my veins. So I'm going to believe that I can do it. I'm going to believe that I can make it. I'm going to believe I could do all things through Christ who strengthened me. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to competing. I was a little bit scared, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to give it my all. I have trained for almost 2 months, and I'm gonna give it all I got. So until next time, keep training.